Right, guys. So, a guy called Scott Mercier. I'm reading this book called Wheelmen by Lance, or not by Lance Armstrong. It's based on Lance Armstrong. He's not the one who wrote the book. Um, but so a guy called Scott Mercier. He trained with the U.S. Postal Squad. Now this guy now I have some notes here somewhere in my notebook. So yeah, this guy he was given a calendar with marked days showing when to take testosterone or steroids. Mercier said to his coach at um, U.S. Postal Squad, I don't know how to inject myself. And your man said, you're a pro cyclist and you don't know how to inject yourself? Go to a pharmacy or a doctor and get a lesson. And Mercier didn't take the drugs and quit cycling, okay? So yeah, he was a clean athlete according to this. Who knows? Maybe he quit for different reasons. You never know, but let's just assume that the book is telling the truth here, telling the facts. So yeah, Mercier, a clean athlete. This was 1997. He was 29 at the time. He just joined the U.S. Postal Squad. He rode for other teams. I did some research on him. I couldn't really find out much about him. On the internet, he competed at the 1992 Olympic team time trial. I think he said he participated in one Grand Tour in 1997. So this guy was 29 at the time. He didn't seem to achieve a lot. That's the honest truth. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it is believable that he was clean. He didn't seem to win any of the big races. So, and yeah, I admire him for quitting and trying to do something else because it's not worth risking your health at the end of the day. I actually saw a photograph of him on a bike ride with Lance Armstrong. I think they just took a break and they took a photograph. And you look at Lance Armstrong, this guy, Scott Mercier, is 3 years older than Lance Armstrong. But if you look at them, he looks like at least 15 years younger. Because he didn't take the drugs. It didn't fuck up his health like it fucked up Lance Armstrong's health. He didn't have cancer. So that's the thing. I don't think sport is great. It's great to do sport, but it's not. Don't be so obsessed to the point where it affects your health. Don't go for 3% body fat. Don't take EPO or steroids or cortisone or blood transfusions or whatever it is. So yeah, Mercier, I think kind of admired this guy. He was still a pro rider. He was still very good, but just didn't make it to the top due to his cleanness. So yeah, Scott Mercier, one of the guys, you don't hear about these guys. You don't hear about these like heroes at the end of the day, the guys who refuse drugs, the guys who quit drugs and want something else because they don't want to be part of that kind of culture. Those guys, you never hear of them. You hear about the guys at the top who are doping, who are winning the races. So yeah, that's why I really believe that you shouldn't really admire these guys too much. These guys at the top because of what they're doing. It's just immoral. And yeah, Scott Mercier shows that you don't have to take drugs. You don't have to do this. Or you can ride clean. You might not be able to get near the front, but you can still ride as a professional cyclist and be clean, if you know what I mean. So yeah, thumbs up to Scott Mercier. Yeah, my advice is, you live a long life. Don't let a few years of high level sport. Don't risk your health for a few years of being at the top of your sport. It's not worth it at the end of the day.